The Psychotic Time Wasters present Whose League Is It Anyway? Season 4. This season starring The Fine Print is just as deadly as his skills. It's a GrinchyOne. Holy crap, here comes angels, and they do not look too happy. It's PTW Vogue. Put the points in the bag and everybody gets hurt. It's PTW Wizards Lizards. What you gonna do when Ziatora runs wild on you? It's Ivan. Serving up pain made to order. It's Astus. And boots and cats, boots and cats, and 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 boots and cats. It's PTW Guitar Man. He's gonna break in at night and wreck up the place. It's PTW Kink. She has no idea why everybody's so aggressive. It's Daphios. Get on the ground, nerd. It's King Craig. What's up, everyone? Welcome into Whose League Is It Anyways? Season 4, Match 6. And tonight we have Daphios, PTW Wizards Lizards, the King Craig, and myself, PTW King. How are we all doing?
Doing well.
Great.
Excellent. Well,
Match 6 already?
I know, right? Match 6 already. We've been flying through this season.
Also, it's my match 1, so nothing before this counted to me.
Everything else was just practice. That was the preseason.
Yeah. Yep, just friendly matches.
Well, if you've been living under a rock and you don't know, Whose League Is It Anyways is the newest original Commander League game show out there where everything is made up and the points are the only thing that matters. And as Craig said earlier, we do indeed have his first match tonight, and it's also Daph's first match tonight. So we'll go in turn order and do a little deck introduction. Daph, what are you running this season?
I am running a Bant +1 counters theme with Cross Defense Contractor at the head of a $50 budget of I advise that you attack someone else. So the tribal is mostly advisors.
Well, we'll move right on along to King Craig. Craig, what are you playing this season?
I have Beamtown Bullies. They are Jund. I'm going to bully someone. That is my Vorthos. It's a bullies deck. I'm going to pick on one of you. I haven't decided yet. One of you is going to be bullied, and I'm going to give bonuses to the other two.
Well, what budget did you shoot for, if any?
Oh, yeah, I only managed to get under 100.
I have cut from $100 down to $50 and changed the game plan of my deck. My declared Vorthos before was bank robberies. I think you might notice my methods have become a little less sneaky, let's say. A little less Solid Snake, a little more GTA. Yeah, a lot of the cards that I was trying to showcase from the new set, like Reign of Riches, have become incredibly expensive, and in the hopes of keeping this budget friendly, I have cut down to 50.
I don't remember there being an RPG equipment in Magic, but I'm sure you found one.
Yeah, just you wait.
Well, if that's all for the deck introductions and deck changes, we'll move on to what really matters, the points. Point Master Vo, what are the points going into round 6?
In first, you know him, you love to hate him. It's Vo with 35 points. Second place, Kink, not too far behind with 31. Third place is the GrinchyOne with 26.
Hey, that's my spot.
Fourth place is I've Earned It with 25. Then we got tie for fifth between Wizard and Astus with 24 points. And Guitar Man at the bottom of the bracket with 21.
Wow, everybody's above 20. People will be doing stuff this season. People have finally figured out that the points matter.
The points matter. It's the only thing that does. And don't forget, chat, you at home, viewers out there, all over the internet, can affect the points. So, therefore, by the transitive property, you are the only thing that matters. By voting in the chat during the voting period, you can give us points. Does anyone have any pregame?
Oh, thank God you
Sure
asked.
don't.
Sometimes some people do, wizards. Daph, it looks like you may proceed to draw.
I will proceed to draw. I will play a Llanowar Reborn, placing a graphed counter, and I will pass the turn.
We'll draw, play a mountain, and pass.
I will draw. I will play a Temple of Milady. We'll scry. That can go to the bottom. Pass.
Right. Draw, forest, tap, search for tomorrow. Pass.
Untap, Reborn, draw. I'm going to play a Plains, and then I'm going to tap for 1 and a green for a Incubation Druid. I'll use my graft counter on the Druid and pass the turn.
Dirty. I'll play a forest and I'll tap 2 for a goblin and narcomancer and pass my turn.
We'll untap and draw. We're going to play a mountain. And then we'll tap 2 for a Kargan Intimidator. Creatures can't block warriors, and I can tap a mana to do one that hadn't been chosen this turn of 3 abilities, where my dude gets +1, target creature becomes a coward, and target warrior gets trample. Pass turn.
Lose a counter. Untap draw. Play a swamp. Tap 2 for a tenacious underdog. And I will pass turn. We live in a world where you can pay 2 mana for a 3/2 with text.
Yeah,
Wild.
And it's not green.
it's true.
I'm going to play Novian Heart of Progress. I'm going to cast Mana Bloom, where X is 2. And then I'm going to use 1 charge counter for a blue, and then tap for 4 to cast Cross. Or is it Cross? I can't decide.
Untap draw, play a mountain. Hey King, you have a 3/1, right?
I do.
I'm considering playing Jolene, and I'd like to swing to get a treasure. Can I attack you for 2 to make a treasure?
No, because then you'll get first blood.
So you would block and lose your 3/1 to deny first blood and give it to Craig?
Yes.
Who says I
That's your
won't
game
have a
plan?
creature that I can play that has haste that I can get first blood?
I mean, that's fair. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap 3 for a Frontier Warmonger. Whenever one or more creatures
Nacho.
attack one of my opponents or a planeswalker they control, they gain menace until end of turn. And Kink, you chose incorrectly, so I'll hit you for 2.
Feel like it wasn't actually a choice.
You could have just let me hit you for 2 and I would have made treasure.
I'm getting hit for 2 anyway.
You made him play.
And now I don't have
and now you're not getting treasure. I feel like I still did the right choice.
Well, now you have menace, so you can attack anyone you want. Pass
I
turn.
have menace.
If you attack one of my opponents, yeah.
Oh, I draw. Magic is easy. Savage lands. Tap 2.
Not.
Bloodchin Rager. Whenever Bloodchin Rager attacks, each warrior creature I control can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures, aka menace.
You're gonna use Wizard's back just because he said you have to attack an opponent.
Well, see, unfortunately, Bloodchin Rager doesn't have haste right now, and he has to attack, so I can't do that. So I am going to attack you, though, Craig, because you only have 1 creature, and this Kargan Intimidator will have menace. Pass turn.
God damn it. Untap. Lose a counter. Let's go get a mountain. I will play a mountain per turn. Tap 3 for a cemetery tempering. Hide away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill 3 cards, and if there are 20 or more cards in your graveyard, you may play the exile card without paying its mana cost. We're going to stuff this guy under here. Everybody gets menace when they're attacking me anyway, so King, take a 3. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. I have an upkeep trigger. I am going to put a shield counter on the Frontier Warmonger.
Got it.
And it is tapped and goaded.
Guess who's getting smacked?
Then draw. Still don't have a blue land, but I will play a Hall of Oracles. For 3 to cast a Generous Patron.
Ooh,
And
ooh,
when it
ooh.
enters the battlefield, I can have it support 2. I will have the Bloodshin Rager. That's already tapped and attacking.
Yeah, but you can make it bigger.
And the Goblin Anarchomancer. So they each get a +1/+1 counter, and they're tapped and goaded. I will draw 2 cards. I'm going to go to combat, and Wiz, you need to take some damage, my friend.
2?
I'm going to swing at you for 2.
Okay.
Pass the turn.
Untap and draw. Play a forest. I think with all this goading going on, we got to get Jolene cracking. So I'm going to tap 3 for Jolene. I'll swing at Craig for 4 and Kink for 3 and make 2 treasures.
I will take.
Ouch.
Tap 1, 2. And casting a Swashbuckler Extraordinaire. It's a 2/2. When it enters, make a treasure. So I'll make 2 treasures. And when I attack, I may sacrifice 1 or more treasures. If I do, up to that many target creatures gain double strike until end of turn. Then I will tap 2 treasures going to 1. Casting a Professional Facebreaker. Pass my turn.
I would like to do something on your end step.
Shoot.
I would like to use a blue from my Mana Bloom and a green from my Llanowar Reborn, and tap Nova Yen to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature that entered the battlefield this turn. So now they are tapped. Continue with the end phase. Do I get to draw 3 cards from Generous Patron or just 1?
You do.
I'm going to untap and draw and play Unclaimed Territory. Then I'm going to tap 4 for Agnes. We'll go to combat. Bloodshin Rager cannot swing at Daff, so we're going to swing it at Wiz over there. And Agnes will swing at you, Daff. And they both have Menace.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to make 1 treasure.
You'll
Won't
also
kill
make
it.
a treasure from attacking with Jolene in play. So you'll get a tap
Ooh.
treasure and a regular treasure.
I love when this happens.
Okay.
It's definitely not confusing at all. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep. Choose to mill 3. 1, 2, 3. Mountain. Terminate. Swamp. Draw. We're going to tap 2 for Tormenting Voice. And we are going to discard this Tree Shaker Chimera. Draw 2 cards. Kink. Take 3. I'm bullying you now.
He's got Menace. Boo.
Yeah. Pass
He's
turn.
bullying me.
Untap. I have an upkeep trigger. I'm going to put a shield counter on Kargan Intimidator. So it is tapped and goaded. Oh yeah, this also goes to hand. I'm going to
Shield
play an
counter.
island. I'm going to cast Mana Bloom again. Yeah, I'm just going to do it for 2. I'm investing. Is this what it feels like? I'm going to go to combat before I do anything. I'm singing Cross at Kink and the Patron at Craig. I'm going to then in my second main, I'm going to remove a counter from Mana Bloom for, I don't know, blue. I'm going to use that treasure. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cast Regna's Sanction. And I'm going to choose a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control for each of my lovely friends at the table. So everybody puts a 1/1 counter on their creatures.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They are now all tapped and goaded.
Okay.
Draw 9 off of the patron.
Yikes.
Wow.
Did I take
If we don't do something about this Generous Patron, it's going to get out of control really fast.
I'm just going to go to discard.
Untap.
Okay.
Upkeep. Draw.
All right, Sanctum, Vamp Panorama.
Play a mountain. I'm gonna tap
Here,
for 3. Fireflux Squad. It is a 4/3 with haste. Whenever it attacks, you may exile target attacking creature you control. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, and the rest on the bottom. Let's go to attacks. I will swing the Goblin and Narcomancer, and the Warmonger and Jolene at Kink, the Swashbuckler and the Facebreaker at Craig, and the
Okay.
Fireflux Squad at Daphios. And then we'll have some attack triggers. First, I will make 2 treasures with Jolene.
all right. It has hate.
And then I will trigger Fireflux Squad. I will exile my Anarchomancer.
In response to that, I'm going to cast Reality Ripple, targeting Fireflux Squad, so it phases out.
That is phased out. Anarchomancer is bye-bye. And we're going to hit Jahira, Friend of the Forest. And that's attacking Daphios.
Okay.
And then I will trigger on the Swashbuckler Extraordinaire, sacrifice 3 treasures, and give the Professional Facebreaker, Jolene, and Jahira all double strike. Kink, you have 5, 8 coming at you. Craig, you have 4 and 12 total coming at you.
12 total.
Daphios, you have 4 coming at you. And Professional Facebreaker will trigger on the double strike, and I'm hitting 3 players. Whenever 1 or more creatures deals damage to a player, so I'll make 2 off of each of you, so that's 6. I'll make 12 treasures in total this combat. Then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, and cast a chain reaction and blow up the whole board. 11 creatures. I'll
Yeah.
sacrifice 10 treasures and give Jolene +10/+10, and she'll survive. If all of that is good, I'm passing.
Untap. And draw.
I believe the expression is yeehaw.
Forest.
Yee!
I'm gonna tap 6 for Agnes. Go to combat. Cargan at Wizards, Agnes at Daff. And pass turn. Make a tap treasure token.
Untap mill 3.
And
Do I get another untapped one?
oh yeah, Jolene's
Yay.
alive. Baby.
So
I like and dislike that Jolene's alive.
Mountain, Reroute, and Big Score.
Chain reaction, I guess, was my RPG.
We're going to tap 4 and play my commander. And I'll pass turn. If
Oh,
anybody
okay.
if anybody would like Tree Shaker Chimera and to draw 3 cards, they are more than welcome to try and bargain for it. At some point when you have priority, I will tap here and you can have the Tree Shaker Chimera. It's an 8/5
that'd be
with
awesome.
all creatures able to block Tree Shaker Chimera do so, and when it dies, you draw 3 cards.
For land for turn, I'm going to play Oran Reef, the Vast Wood. I'm going to go to combat and swing at Wiz.
I take 8 damage.
I'm going to use my Mana Bloom counter. I'm going to tap for 2 white and generic. I'm going to cast Collective Effort to target Jolene to destroy her. So destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. I'm going to cast a Replicating Ring, and then I'm going to go to my end step, and this is exiled.
Whee!
I will tap 5 and sack a treasure and cast Jolene. Go to combat. Hit Daphios for 9.
Okay.
Make 2 treasures.
That's fair.
Untap. Tap 3. Hammer of Purpose. I'm going to tap 4. Mr. Orpheus.
Oh, damn. Here
The
we go.
Boulder. Then we're going to go to combat. Orpheus will double Agnes. I believe I am going to swing Agnes at Daff. Orpheus at you, Wiz, and Kargan at Craig.
I took 2 from that.
Okay. And I will make 3 tap treasure.
And 1 untapped.
1 untapped. I'll pass turn.
That's pretty nice.
Right, untap. Upkeep. Mill 3. Please put an actual creature in here. Oh! Ones I actually want myself. Mayhem Devil, Forest, and a cast down. Draw card. We are going to pay 2 for an animate dead targeting Mayhem Devil. Anytime anybody sacrifices a permanent, I get a 1 damage trigger. I will pass the turn.
Upkeep trigger.
6, 7, 8,
This goes
9.
to my hand. I get a counter.
Oh god, I just launched my phone into the fucking ether.
Draw. Well, I'm gonna play an island as land for turn. Tap 4 for magnetic mine. Then I'm gonna pay 3 for a Manglehorn, and I'm gonna target the Hammer of Perforos to destroy it. And then you're gonna take 2 damage because it's your artifact. And then I'm gonna tap Orin Reef to put a 1/1 counter on my green creature that entered the battlefield, and I'm gonna pass the turn in fear.
Untap and draw.
Okay.
I'm going to tap 3 and cast Seize the Spoils and discard a Surveyor Scope.
Seize the Spoils does.
I make 2 tapped treasures because of friggin' Manglehorn.
Cool.
And then I'll draw 2 cards. Play a mountain as my land for turn. Hey, Craig.
Yes.
You know there's a points category for giving an alley-oop to someone?
What's an alley-oop?
Helping a player kill someone?
Yes.
Mm.
Which
Anything you
point?
want to do before I go to combat?
You know, there's also a save a player category where if you help me survive.
To be fair, my mill has been very poor. I have only milled instants. The only creature I currently have is a Tenacious Underdog, which is a 3/2.
Going to
Cool.
produce a green mana with a treasure. So
Yeah.
sacrifice a permanent Mayhem Devil.
Mayhem Dev.
You're
Oh,
taking 3 damage. We do take 2 wizard from my magnetic mine.
Oh,
Whenever another artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, magnetic mine deals 2 damage to that artifact's controller.
Fuck
Yikes,
it.
you need to die.
Fuck it, we're being a bully. Wizard,
Right?
Wizard, you take 1 from Mayhem Devil.
Okay.
We're being
Oh.
bullies. Duff, we're
Using the
bullying
floating
Wizard
green
now.
and the one that I tapped, I'm going to cast a Dusk Watch Recruiter. It's a 2/2 that I can tap 3 to get creatures off the top of my library. Go to combat. Weighing out at Daphios. Make 2 treasures. Whenever the creatures attack, they gain menace until end of turn. So
Okay, so
all
they
gain
keep
menace.
them in.
Throwing it away. Let's see what we get. Get a Timeless Witness. That will attack Kink for 2. And I'll grab Ira. 6 coming at you. But
Once you sack.
I could sacrifice 5 treasures to give Jolene +5, making it
And take 10
9
damage.
damage.
Taking
And then
15 damage.
there'd be 5 damage from Mayhem Devil to deal.
You would be taking 15 damage, Wizard. I'm teaming up with Daphios. I said I'm being a bully.
Okay,
We're-
you're right.
we're
No, that's fair. That's fair. That is the rational play.
6.
So yeah, hit you for 6. Go to second main. I'll tap a mountain. I'll sack a treasure for a green. I'll take 2. Trigger the Mayhem Devil.
Take another.
Take another. I'm going to cast You Find a Cursed Idol, and I'm going to destroy the mine. I will pass my turn.
Untap draw. So I only lose 1 life now for all the treasures I want to sacrifice.
No,
No.
maybe.
I was about to say, you have a creature
Mayhem
over there
Devil
that says
pings
that.
The Mayhem Devil pings can hit any target.
Yes.
Oh, any target. Well, Craig,
Like a Manglehorn.
how are you feeling? What target are you feeling?
The only physical object I want removed from the map is your damage doubler, actually, at this point in time. Because I was
Oh,
just
well.
being a dickhead to Wizard.
I
Greg.
can't.
Greg, what you say is it'd be easier for me to decide where my targets were if you went to combat first.
Yeah.
So who do you want me not to double damage on?
Anything swinging at myself.
Oh, okay. Well, how about if I don't swing at you and you don't ping me for sacking the treasures? Deal?
Deal.
All right. We are going to tap for Bloodbraid Elf, who is going to Cascade.
Wait, what the fuck is this? We playing modern now?
Maybe.
Cascade, all right.
Destroy target permanent and make a 3/3 beast. So it's not attacking.
I
Oh
swear
no,
to God.
I already made a deal with Craig. I'm not going to destroy his little beast thing that does damage because I already know the damage isn't going at me.
May, but I will hurt you.
No, I'm not going to. I already made it. I'm made a deal with you, Craig. We're cool.
Get the Firefly Squad, please.
Craig, what's in it for me if I get the Firefly Squad?
I will leave my. You can have the 3/2 for attacks.
What do you mean? Oh,
I can give you a 3/2 right now.
All right,
If you get
deal. Firefly Squad.
right in response, you can have a 3/2.
All right. I get a tenacious underdog.
Yeah. It is goaded, and it has haste.
We'll tap 3. Sacking 2 treasures.
Ping Daff and no Ping Wizard for 2.
We'll play Rada, the Heart of Keld. Has first strike as long as it's my turn. I can look at the top card of my library at any time and play lands from the top of my library. I will look at it. It is a land. I will play it. I did not play land for turn. For my last, I will tap and sack these 3 treasures, allowing Craig to have more triggers.
Do you need assistance to kill somebody?
Well, here's the thing. I feel like at this point we need to try to kill as many people as possible so we can get alley-oop points because we're working together here, gang. So, right now, at the moment, I'd probably double Agnes.
I mean, I can just get rid of the beast right now with 3 triggers, 3 points of damage.
You could kill Agnes. You have plenty of hit points to tank the rest.
Which one's Agnes?
That's my commander. Quiet,
The
Daffy.
commander?
You're not in this meeting.
I mean-
This is a meeting between my gang and Craig's gang.
We're trying to work out
I know
which one
it.
of you to murder.
We're trying to figure out which one of you is about to get stuffed. I mean, yeah. If you kill the beast, I'll probably be able to get a swing on Wiz for the kill.
All right, 3 pings up.
And-
Beast.
Yeah.
Actually, no. What's the toughness? Power toughness of the other untapped creature.
It's a 2/2.
All right, 2 on the 2/2 and 1 at the Wiz.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then my Beamtown Bullies will come in.
Wait,
Hi, Craig.
what?
Yeah, that's what I
We're
was going to
literally-
cast.
We're literally bullying.
We're bullying people.
That thing's got haste.
We're cousins. It does have haste. We'll go to combat, and we're going to double Agnes. We're going to swing Agnes, Beamtown, Kargan, Tenacious. That'd be 7. Yeah, it's got to be all at Wizards to get the kill. Because he's going to block
I
2.
do.
Yeah. Or no, he's going to block 1.
What's your biggest creature?
Let me think about this. If I swing all these at you, you block the 6. That'd be 4, 8, 11,
Yeah, that's enough.
12, 13. So yeah, I'm going to swing. Your thing over there's a 3/3, right, Daff?
Yeah.
Alright, Craig, I'm going to swing my Blood Elf braid at Daff as well. and then you can get Daff next turn. Deal?
Maybe.
Maybe?
Deal.
Alright. Swinging
see.
everything but the Blood Braid at Wiz, and the Blood Braid is going at Daff.
Block the 6.
And then I'll pass.
Did you block the blood
After
braid?
I
Or did you...
make 1, 2, 3 treasure. 4 treasure.
You make one from Jolene still.
Yeah, I'll block. Kill the blood braid.
Oh, you can give me something from your graveyard.
I can. What would you like?
Oh.
One of our capos must have been related to one of your capos, like a distant cousin. I could give you a Bloodshin Rager or a Blood Braid Elf.
Give the blood braid.
Do something, and I'll tap it in response.
Alright, we're going to combat.
We'll tap it and give you a Blood Braid.
Wicked. Aphios, die.
Sorry, what?
4/4, a 3/3, and a
Why
blood
am I
braid.
dying?
Get on the ground, nerd!
Yeah, I'm swinging at you with a 4/4, a 3/3, and a 3/2 blood braid. That is 10 damage.
Oh, okay.
Used to be dead.
Ha, you
Sure
kicked
am.
sand in her face. Ha ha.
Alright, second main. We will be tapping 1 red for a Faithless Looting. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. We will be discarding an Ebon Blame Reaver and a Corpse Connoisseur. We're going to tap 4 to unearth the Corpse Connoisseur. We're sacking this treasure. Kink. Deals are all off. You take 1 to the face.
Betrayal after the job is done, eh? I see what you do there.
I'll also play this Forest for turn. Why not? May as well actually play a card. And with the ETB of the Corpse Connoisseur, I'll search my library for a creature card and put it to my graveyard. I'm going to put a Soul Gorger Org into the graveyard. Go to your turn, Kink.
Alright, I'll move to my untap upkeep and draw. Think I'm going to tap 3 for a Tuk Rubble Fort.
Tuk tuk.
Has Defender and Reach, and creatures I control have haste.
Wicked.
Then I'm going to tap 3 for a Devilish Valet.
Ooh.
Why not sequence the other way?
Because sequencing is for cowards. We'll go to combat. And we're going to double the Beamtown Bullies power. And we're going to swing everything at you, Craig.
What's everything?
21.
21.
Yep.
Okay. 21. That's very, very convenient for me. I will declare blockers. I will declare blockers on your commander. And before damage, I will tap 1. And I will Nature's Claim my own cemetery tampering and gain 4. That puts me on 1.
And I will make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tap treasure. And 2, I'll use 5 of my untapped treasure to revel in
Cool.
riches.
In response to the triggers, I will tap the Beamtown Bullies and I will give you a Soul Gorger Orc.
What was that about?
When it comes into play, you're on 1 life.
Gosh,
5
it's so
Mayhem
spicy.
Devil triggers. I will target you for 5.
Oh, what now? Oh my god. Good game.
I
Any
like
well-noted scorings this match?
Wiz and Kink both with 2 commander casts.
My
Craig
commanders.
getting the Godfather.
I just
Wow,
realized
Craig got the Godfather. Oh my.
Kink getting the most combat damage with 59, and Wizard following him up with 50. Get to the voting. Splashiest play, starting with Daff.
It'd have to be that Soul Gorger kill. And then the other one for blowing up my whole thing. So yeah, two to Craig, 1 to Wiz.
Yeah, I gotta give 2 to Craig for that Soul Gorger. Like, that's definition splashy play. That was... Ugh. It was in the graveyard. It was there the whole time. And 1 point to... Yeah, I gotta give it to Daphios for that land giving everything 1/1 counters that came into play and tapping them and goading them. That's some spice. That Crow deck is cool.
I am gonna have to give 2 to the win that was stolen from me. And I'll have to give my 1 to the turn where Wiz made Trail Treasures and then ended up wiping the board for no reason. Just for because he's...
Also, it's the same points to the same person, but can we acknowledge that the Soul Gorger win was possible because of life gain via Nature's Claim? Like, that was hot.
Yeah.
Valuable card in a second.
I think I'll give the 2 to Wizard for the Jolene board wipe for sure for Splashy Clay. And I think the 1 has to again go to Daphios for the early game tap fucking everything play. Everything is tapped.
Reina's
Yeah,
thing.
Everything's fucking tapped. Everything's goaded.
Right,
Fuck
that's crazy.
everybody.
I think chat wants to go with Ragna's sanction with the generous patron.
Yeah, that was super cool.
Buh. Which will send it back to Daff for the best Vorthos.
I'm gonna have to give it to Wiz. I sure got RPG'd there. 2 to Wiz, 1 to Kink.
I hate that I'm doing this, but I'm giving 2 to Kink for doing the Beamtown bullies and just bullying hard with the other bully. So I'm gonna give 2 to Kink and 1 to Craig for just really putting the name to
Sorry.
that card.
Yeah, we had an alliance.
We did.
Yeah, I'm going to have to give my 2 to the bullies because they were bullying, and I saw that they were bullying, and I was like, hey, I kind of like your style, and so I break things, he bullies them around, we get extortion money. It works out great. We get them points.
Yeah.
2 to the bullies, and then I'm gonna have to give 1. It's going to have to go to Jolene because there were a lot of treasures over there and a lot of treasures were getting passed around. Not a lot of escaping. She ended up getting caught, but it is what it is.
I think I have to give 2 to Daff. For that, I advise you attack somewhere else, but I'm going to fucking make you anyway. And I'll give 1 to Kink for also being a big bully along my side.
Yeah, Chad also wants 1 to the defense contractor. Now to go back to Daff for the most valuable card.
Well, I don't know. Chain reaction kind of hosed me. Chain reaction, and you save Jolene at the same time. I'm gonna give 2 to Wiz. I have to say 1 to Craig. Mayhem Devil.
Yeah, seriously.
Definitely won the game.
I think this game would be remiss to not give 2 points to Generous Patron.
Oh yeah.
Very rarely do you get to see that card draw so many cards, and man, is it cool. I like that card. 1 point. Also, honorable mention to that card that gave everybody 1/1 counters.
Reina's Sanction.
Yeah. I'll give a point to Mr. Orfeo.
My most valuable card points. 2 are going to have to go to whether it be Nature's Claim, whether it be Soul Gorger, Org. One of those 2. For sneaking out from under me and getting the win.
That was sweet.
It was pretty good. And then I think 1 is going to have to go to a card that I just saw get a lot of value early game to put her in a lead position. That mana... What was it? That enchantment?
Incubation Druid.
No, not Incubation Druid.
Mana
Bloom.
Oh, that was my mana fixing.
Yeah, exactly. That helped you out a lot in the beginning to get you that real big lead to where everyone was like, okay, we got to stop that. So I think that's where my 1 point's going to go.
I will give 2 points to Orfeo. Morpheus? Morpheus.
Yeah, Morpheus, the boulder.
2 points to Morpheus. And can I give 1 point to Wizard's treasure tokens? Does that count? Yeah, Fireflex can have a point. That was pretty good.
I think that the chat point for most valuable card is going to go to Mayhem Devil.
I can't believe I won like that. Right. Has it ever happened that someone's won a game on 1 life in this league yet?
I think
don't know.
season
Don't think so.
1,
Maybe one.
there was
Go
one
back,
game.
watch every episode, come back and
Yeah,
let
let
us
us
know in the
know.
comments.
Yep.
We have the match totals. Coming in 4th place with still a respectable 24. Staphios. 3rd place with 32 points.
Peace.
It's going to go to Wizards Lizard.
High scoring game. Wow.
Jesus.
2nd place with 34 points. It's going to go to PTW Kink.
Wow.
Which, of course, means that Craig has won this game with a total of 36 points.
What is that going to do to the league standings for the season?
That is going to move Craig into 1st place with 36 points.
Holy crap.
Knocking Vo down to 2nd with 35 points. Kink moving down to 3rd with 32 points. Grinchy in 4th with 26. Wizard and Ivern tied with 25. Then down to Dath with 24. With Astus, both with 24. And Guitar Man at the bottom with 21.
Yo, it's Kink. What up? Appreciate y'all watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, a like on the YouTube video. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting our video to show up more. So if you liked it, maybe other people will like it too, so give it that thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too. That way you get a notification somewhere in your YouTube notifications about whenever we got a new video going live. Also, don't forget to check out our Facebook page. That way, if there's any other information that you might not get from subscribing for YouTube, or for some reason the YouTube algorithm messes up and doesn't send you a notification, like that would ever happen, you might get a notification about a post about a video or something else going on PTW style that you might want to waste your time on. And while you're at it, I know you got a Twitter, so you might as well follow us. The only reason we made it is so that you could, so go ahead and do it and make it worthwhile. It also will notify you about whenever a video goes live or other PTW related stuff. So if you really like the content, you want to follow that Twitter. And if you really liked what you saw, be sure to head over to the Patreon, where you can become an official time waster for just $1 a month and support the channel. All donations go towards helping us create better content, which we have tons of ideas for in the future. Once again, thank you all for watching. Peace.
Think about that.